Welcome back, everybody. Look at all of those guardians. That still amazes me how many of those will spawn. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the drops. I've not really been doing any AFK or anything down here. I've just been working, building this place. And I've got an entrance down here. We can watch them fall. Now I had lava up there, but to kind of kill them, and then I was thinking I could put a water pool down at the bottom so I could catch them and get XP, but I've decided to pass on that. Get rid of the lava so they can drop and die on their own. That way I will get like squid ink and other stuff. So anything that gets inside that trap will fall down here and I can get it as a drop. I've already gotten a few leads and some leather from traveling or wandering traders who seem to spawn inside there for some reason and then die. And this produces an totally insane amount of drops, so I can't get to that one. Look at that. And I've also filled up a few chests of garbage over here. Not garbage, but collections. These are all full. And this is all not even trying to collect anything. So anyhow, I need to get the drops from down here up into my building up there. So I think what I'm going to do is replace these chests and stuff eventually with a dropper system. I may actually leave the chests and put a hopper, because I'm thinking maybe keep it as a buffer system and set this up a little differently. Like have the hopper feed into this chest and another hopper that feeds into another chest underneath it. So we kind of got 3 chests, and then put the dropper system down below, because we're only, where are we at, 22? Yeah, we got plenty of room below us. Yeah, so kind of make a tiered system where I've got this chest, maybe leave those 2 chests as a buffer, and come down here and kind of build another buffer system before it kicks everything up. That way nothing's caught all the time traveling. Or in the dropper will be running constantly. They're just, sending it to the water stream, because I'm going to have a water stream that will go up and go into here. Now instead of putting, because I want a filter system for all the chests, and I thought I would have basically a row of chests against this wall. And I may put a second story up here. Haven't decided on that. I need to figure out the layout of this place. I want to have chests against all the walls. And I think I'll leave this all here open. But on this side, I believe I want to put, instead of putting individual filters on each chest, or each stack of chests, I thought maybe I could actually do, like over here, just do a filter. Ooh. Okay, should be okay there. Where's my shovel? I thought maybe if I cleared out this area over here. Yeah, not. Let's not flood things here. So I can go back this far, which will be okay. And I've got rid of all my torches. Get rid of all this. Ooh. Was there anything down here? I don't know if there's anything down there. I think I'm okay. Like I was saying, instead of putting, you know, like usually you have a filter and then it goes onto a stack of chests or something like that. I thought I would put the filter system over in this area. And then each filter system will tie into a string of hoppers that will run into a wall of chests here. So I'll still have the hoppers going in all the chests, but it's just hoppers feeding the chests. And way over here on this side will be where the filter is. That way, I don't need as many filters, because normally you would need a filter on each row or each column of chests. This way I can put one filter over here, or just one filter system in, and then use the hoppers to route the items. And I'm gonna need, oh, where am I at? Oh, where did I fell into a hole? That's not what I wanted to do. So let's put sandstone there. And we'll stick, this is going to be, oh, this should be as far as we can go. Like that. I really don't need to go too far this way, actually. Because if I keep all the filters over that side of the building, so all the filters will be over here. And I can't really go too far back. Although I am underwater here, I think I'm okay over here. But I don't want to stick out into the water too much. So if we get rid of all this. So we need to be up high. That's about as high as I can go. Get rid of all this. Like so. Let's go up here. See how high we can go with this. So like this is all. That's going to be the bottom. Let's not go any further than this, and then maybe this way. Let's find out. So I think this will be as far back as we can go. We're going to want to be up this high. So let's get rid of all this. Let's go here. So this will be the corner. So I think my water stream will be in this corner here. So I just have to run the water from down below, items up from down below, and then run them into a water stream over here. And if it comes out here, so is this... Oh, that's bad. I can go a little further, which is good. I want to put a wall. I always like to keep it somewhat decorated. Or not decorated, but just... So this, that is the beach. So this here, that is as far as we can go. So let's get some stone. So I think this is going to be the corner. That'll be the wall. What do I got? I just got junk going there. So that'll be the wall there. Luckily I've got lots of light, but the use this diorite up. No one wants that. So like I said, the item elevator will come up here. And then we're going to want it to go up and over this way. And actually there'll be a row of hoppers. The hoppers will come out this way. Whereas I got a bunch of hoppers, so we can do that. So these hoppers, actually it's going to have to go. So I'm going to need hoppers at the front of the system. So like, let's say the first filter, actually the first filter can be right over here, because the first row is going to be this over in this area. So we're going to want the first item filter area here. So let's say it comes up this way. The water comes up here. So that'll be the item elevator. And then it'll come up here, pop out, and run over the top of these hoppers. So we're going to have hoppers essentially like that. The water will come up to the top and run out the hoppers here. And then we'll have a filter. I think the first filter will be here. So like, yeah, so if I got the hoppers shooting across this way, take out this one in the corner. So that one will have to go, this one will go into that, this one will go into there. So now the items will come up, they'll stream across and they'll go to the hopper system. And then underneath the hoppers we have our filters. So like this one here is going to be the start of the filter. Do I want to use stone for that? Or do I want to use something fancier? I can just use stone. How's that? So let's say the first item filter is going to be here. So here we will have a comparator. So we've got a comparator going out that way. We have hopper going into the comparator. So this is the one that's going to lock thing, or this is the one, the filter. And then we got another one that goes out. Let's say, can I get it on that side? Yeah. So then we have another hopper that goes out that way, which will go into a chest or a string of hoppers or something like that. Underneath it we have a redstone torch which locks it like that. Let's get this. I've got a repeater. Let's get rid of these. Yeah, so this will go out here. It goes into we have the 2 stone, 2 here. And I think, is that right? Hold on, let me check. I think I need to check and see. I've confused myself. That's not too difficult to do, but I have confused myself. So hold on a second. Okay, that was, yeah, it's easy to do. So let's go through here. Let's grab that. So we got the comparator. The comparator goes out over here. And then down here, that is where the repeater goes. And then we have our redstone on top of that. Here and here. So then this is where we'll have our, I think it's like 21 items or whatever. I think it goes into, yeah, this one here. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 22. So on the 22 item, it'll start flowing into there. So if let's say we were sorting sand, it turns that off, so this will be filling up until we get there. So as it's filling through here, so the items will come through here and they'll be filtered, and then this hopper, or this hopper it is, can filter into a string of hoppers which can feed into all the chests which go along this wall, because this is the wall here. So I can go out and over and then have double stacks of chests. So we'd have the double chests going through these walls here, and then hoppers going into, down into this row. We got another one here with hoppers going down there. So like that, and we can have a whole wall of items right there. And actually the wall is back, so I don't want it in the wall. I'm going to push it out a little bit. I've got plenty of room in the room. Plenty of room in the room. So once I get the floor and stuff, I got plenty of area in here to put the hoppers down this side of the wall, and then the chest sticking out. But so I'll have that filter, which will go for, oh, come on. I would have to build it on top of my scaffolding. Yeah, so like this filter will go for this wall. And then I can do another filter over here. So continue this line of hoppers out and then run another filter system into the back of this wall. So let's say we'll have prismarine shards going into that wall. We have the crystals or whatever going in this wall. And then I can continue over and fish can go into that wall. And then if I need to, I could actually, run this filter. This hopper line can go off and hit that far wall over there for any miscellaneous items. Which actually should probably be the last filter in the line, but oh well. Yeah, so maybe miscellaneous items would go on that wall. It'd go on a hopper string around the corner into that wall over there. But that is, so that is my general plan. So now that you know the approach, I just have to build everything out. And you've seen how I can do these hoppers, or these filter systems. Like for this one, see, these hoppers will come across here. I got plenty of hoppers because of the iron farm. Not really worried about resources. So like this one here, we'll have our comparator goes out there. Our filter hopper goes there. Dig this out all through here. That one can go there. Let's just kind of get consistent materials. I'm going to use stone and stone brick, but I don't want to mix diorite and andesite and iron and all that kind of stuff in with it. Going through here. Oh no, I don't want the shovel. I wanted the stone. You know, and I think I could actually do, yeah. If I center mouse click on the type of block I want, it'll pop it into your inventory. I think you can even do that with like, like sandstone? Yeah. So you like sandstone. It pulled it out of my inventory and put it in my first slot because I click the middle mouse. That's a trick. I'm not sure. Well, it's not a magical trick, but it's a one of those quality of life things that you forget about or you've never heard about. They're not well advertised sometimes. And you can actually do it like with redstone. So there. So now this one will go, so you put them in there. And now that would be all the shards, and these would go out of this one here. Actually, that needs to go there, and that needs to go there. There we go. So now everything will filter through here into this one, and then I can run this into the back of the chest along this wall to fill those up. I do think I'm going to put a second story on this. So this will all be a second story here. And then I need to put a floor in here, kind of get a design. Now that I figured out my filter system. So all the filter systems will go behind this wall here like that. So really I can just finish out this wall. So this will be wall number 1 here. This will be the second wall. We'll have a wall over here. And then I should be able to run a hopper line out through here. I wonder how far back that goes. So like if I run a hopper line, continue the miscellaneous line, so this is basically junk. I want to go through this wall here. Do I have enough room to go through this wall? Okay, that doesn't seem to run into anything. I think I hear rain. Am I too far or not far enough? Not far enough yet. Well, I think I'll be okay. Yeah, because the courtyard surrounding the building should take care of it. And then... yeah, so this will be the wall here. Yeah, so the chest will be there. So I could just... pop the hopper out here. So this would be my just a whole line of stuff out this way for kind of like any miscellaneous stuff. The end filter, no filter will go through here. And I can always add sections in here if I need to, if there's different types of mob drops. I think the only mob drops I have are the shards, the fish, and the crystals. And the fish, I think, is going to be the biggest. So that may be this back wall here, may be fish. That may be prismarine shards, and this may be the crystals. And then over there will be miscellaneous stuff like ink sacs and wandering traders and all that kind of stuff. So let me get all that set up. Actually, I'm going to put a floor in here and get that set up. And Boy, I've spent a lot of time explaining this today. Longer than I thought. Okay, I may I may just have to abbreviate some of this. So I'll be back in a little bit. Alright now, I think I've got everything finished down here. So coming from upstairs, you can see we have this upper level now. These are not hooked into any filter, so these are just general chests to store things in. Kind of put some designs in the floor, and really it's just for lighting. And then I used a lot of lanterns. But luckily I've got a lot of resources, so I can use a lot of lanterns. So this is a pretty big, or pretty tall room here. And up here it goes out to the dock. I need to clean those chests out. And then we go all the way around. Just as, it's not like a courtyard or anything. We've got the corners and everything finished on that. Got our farm over there. So let's go back inside and I will take you down to the filter level. So there's two ways. Yeah, there's two ways to get down here. I can go down here or I can go down here. Oh, I don't even need this. Yeah, let's get rid of this. This is just a pain in the butt. I didn't realize I had two ways to get down there until now. There, that makes it a lot nicer. Because I can go outside either of these doors, and then over here it goes. Let's put that, no. If I go here, no, that's not it. There. Yeah, I think that'll have to work for now. Yeah, the only other block I have is this one. Oops, I threw those away? No. Really, I need to get a slab, I think. Let's do that before I forget. Because that would not do. I already had enough problems with the stairway. But that does look a lot better without that narrow stairway to go down. I can just come out here. And then we can go down here. And we're on the bottom floor. This is where everything's going to be sorted. Going to have, I don't even know if well, I've got stuff in there. So this will be the shards. This will be the crystals. This will be the fish. And then over here is any overflow will go into these chests. No discernible pattern to the designs on the floor, which is all kind of by choice. I just kind of randomly threw those out there. Wasn't looking to have any symmetry or any kind of rhythm to them. Wanted to look a little chaotic. And then if we go around, I've got a big access area behind everything. Because I hate running through these cramped little access areas. But all the hoppers going into the back of the chest. This took a lot of hoppers. So you have to have an iron farm almost to do this build. Luckily I do, and I make a lot of iron. So we have the hoppers, like last time we saw. I still need to do the water stream up. But we have the filter system here with the shards. And this will run all through there and into the back of all these chests down below. This one here has the crystals, and those will be filtered, run through here, and fall down to those chests. And then this one will have the fish, or the cod, which will run down this bottom set of hoppers into all the chests underneath there. And then this last one, anything that doesn't meet those three filters, will go out this way and into the miscellaneous chests. And if we need to add another filter and route these someplace else later on, that's pretty easy to do. Like if I wanted to put a big tunnel down below, I could set up another filter right here, and then the output would just run it down below, and that one item would go into the underground. This just goes back to the cave, so I can get down below where we're going to have to work next time to dig out and put that item elevator up here. But I think that is all I'm going to do for today. That's kind of taken enough time. So next time we'll finish up getting the items up here from the farm. That should be pretty quick. And I will also add a roof onto the Guardian Collection area over there, spawn area, because they're supposed to spawn, although they seem to be spawning pretty good, but they're supposed to spawn even better if I put a roof on it. So I'm thinking maybe a sweeping roof. Go up a couple here and go this way, and up that way, and then up to the back. So this will still go up on either side, so it kind of dips down, but then it kind of comes this way. But for now, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and hope you come back and catch the next one. And have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.